The Southern Asia Pacific Division is made up of 8 unions, 1 union section, 1 mission, and 1 attached field, with 7,482 churches and 3,623 companies. This division serves 1,523,695 members residing in 14 countries: Bangladesh, Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Lao People's Democratic Republic, Malaysia, Myanmar, Pakistan, Philippines, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Timor-Leste, and Vietnam. It is our privilege to work with these precious members whom God has called to become faithful stewards.
I bring you greetings from Southern Asia Pacific Division. I'm happy to share with you a brief progress report of the Stewardship Ministry Department. This report will highlight the activities and trainings conducted all around the SSD territory. The Lord said, "See, the former things have taken place, and the new things I declare. Before they spring into being, I announce them to you. Sing to the Lord a new song, His praise from the ends of the earth. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing." The Lord is constantly presenting us with new challenges and opportunities. Our spirits are being renewed as we serve God. Isaiah talked about seeing the new things. God reminds us that we should always look eagerly to the future that God is planning for us. Stewardship Ministry Department requires the involvement of us. God calls each one of us to serve as we are able. I look forward to serving Christ with you in 2019. Step up. Get involved in the lifestyle of Jesus. Let's work together to continue in our efforts of making the stewardship activities a success. God bless you all. Thank you.
The world theme for the Adventist stewardship is God First. Putting God first is the ultimate fundamental principle as Christian stewards. Matthew 6:33 admonishes us, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." This means seeking God first begins with our daily personal communion with Him and filters to every area of our life, even to our finances. Our report will present the projects and programs that are ongoing and that were accomplished since 2018 up to the present. We strive to continue to increase the growth of pledge giving for the church through outreach and education activities. Our goal is to continue reviewing the stewardship programs to determine the best fit for our congregations. By providing stewardship education and outreach within SSD territory, we enable and support members to reach the stewardship goals. Our department continues to exemplify good stewardship practices to the congregations, teaming with all committees to sponsor the whole church's programs. We have completed stewardship training on God First seminars for members, elders, and pastors in all missions and conferences within SSD. Since 2018, we have conducted stewardship training seminars in 24 missions and conferences. Stewardship certification for pastors and stewardship leaders of the local churches was also done. More than 4,000 people attended one particular stewardship celebration held in Davao Mission. In all the seminars and trainings, we have received very positive feedback from the participants. We are excited to see the transformation effect as participants make their commitment to seek God first in all their endeavors. They realize that many times it is not easy to break the old habits, but it was imperative for them to make a break from it and transition to seeking God and depending on Him every day. Because by seeking the kingdom first, everything else will be given unto them. The US dollar declined in value against the major currencies of the world, and it has contributed to the increase in the tithe and offering giving. In 2018, we saw the dollar that strengthened and will have had a negative impact. But we are confident that with God's blessing, the trend of our tithes and offerings will continue to go up. We are happy to see that the amount of tithes and offerings for SSD is increasing as indicated by the last 5 years' data. The data shows that in each union, the giving pattern of our church members is in the upward trend. This is a healthy growth that indicates a convergence of all departments of the church that have resulted in increased membership, which in turn increased the number of giving units in the church and increased the amount of tithes and offering giving.
To close my report, I would like to thank God for His blessings. As a result of teamwork with all unions, conferences, missions, stewardship, ministry department directors, we have seen trend in membership increase through baptism, giving units increase, finances of the church increase. My gratitude to Pastor Marcos Bonfim, General Conference Stewardship Ministry Director, and the associates, Pastor Hezkia Misa and Pastor Anel Barbe for your strong support. Also, thank you, Southern Asia Pacific Division officers, Pastor Samuel So, Pastor Noldy Baloyo, and Master Masulami. Because of your support and your direction, it touched my heart and inspired us to remain faithful until the coming of Jesus. Amen.